On the first warm, rainy nights of spring, a hidden migration unfolds across Maine. Frogs and salamanders emerge from their forest shelters, embarking on the perilous journey to the vernal pools to breed. This is Big Night, a natural phenomenon that few witness but impacts many. I'm Kaylee Duncan, and this is the story of Maine Big Night.
I am Dr. Jeff Parmalee, and I'm a biology professor at uni. And I've been involved in Big Night now since almost its beginning. I personally love salamanders, frogs, snakes, turtles. I mean, I love actually all animals and plants. I just love being in the field and actually studying them. I'm not really a big microscope, test tube kind of guy as a biologist, and so any excuse to get out there and see them in the wild. Well, it began about 6 years ago with just a student at Unity College, Greg LeClaire, who started with the herpetology club. There was just about 12 amphibians they found that night, and they decided they're going to do a survey of an area. Just last year there was almost 13,000 amphibians caught. And so it's really grown tremendously. And so, but it's always had the same goal, is that's to help conserve amphibians and reptiles, amphibians that are migrating, and also to collect data that can also help for conservation.
While most of us are winding down for the night, volunteers across the state are gearing up with flashlights, data sheets, and reflective gear to protect some of Maine's smallest travelers.
Yeah, so there's really two prongs to this. There's actually conserving them by helping them across the road so they don't get hit. And then the second is collecting the data. And that's what's really exciting, I think. I mean, of course, helping across the road is very helpful for them. But we're collecting at each site, there's sites throughout the state, we're recording every amphibian species, alive and dead, on the roads. So with that, we can look at mortality rates and areas with greater traffic see more mortality, and looking for rare species. We also record temperature and time, number of people doing the surveys. So we have it real standardized so that this data is real comparable across years and just input in a way that it's very useful to look back in 10 years and see if there's changes with climate change, or there could be changes with development in different areas to see if there's more mortality or less.
For many, this work is more than just a responsibility. It's a chance to connect with nature and make a real difference.
And really, these spotted salamanders, they're this big, beautiful yellow orange spots, and they're there all the time, but you only see them. There's like brief little window when they're moving to breed in the ponds, and to see them all there, and then they go back underground the rest of the year. So I can go out and find a bullfrog or a toad any time of the year, but Big Night lets you see this just beautiful migration, and the loudness of the frog calls, and the beauty of these amphibians, just sometimes in large numbers, just moving if you catch it just right. So it's just an experience that everyone should really should experience in their life if they love nature. Just last week we had the largest group ever. We had over 40 people, which is maybe too many, but we have an Instagram, and people talk, like, oh, we can all get together, and it was just a lot of people. Most of them had never been out before, and so Spring Peeper's all exciting to them. Each one was exciting. So just introducing people to it, because I've done this so many years, but it's get the new people out there to see this, and the look and all the pictures they take and how excited they are. That's why I keep doing it. Yeah.
Each Big Night tells us a story, not just about amphibians, but about our ability to protect what matters. And that story is still being written.
We are informing the Department of Transportation about areas where they can make tunnels under the roads. And so these are very expensive structures, but they're asking us, where are the critical areas for rare species, the most mortality, areas where they're being hit by traffic a lot, so they can build structures where the amphibians can go through tunnels under the road. The hopeful part for me, I guess, is to see not everyone, unfortunately, but there's young people that are really care about the environment. And we have the ability, if we're smart, to take this data we're collecting and make informed decisions to really do our best to stem some of these declines and extinctions. It's going to happen. There's more people in Maine, there's more roads, there's more traffic, and that's going to be more and more threats. And I know it's depressing that populations are going to get smaller and smaller. Some will go extinct, but I just hope, our input can can have the best outcome possible, the largest populations we can save, if we can inform government and society, what would be the best, the best route? What can we do, whether it's crossings or public knowledge, anything we can. I'm hopeful only because I think I'm helping to contribute in a small way to what can be the best possible outcome of keeping these things extant and alive for as many years as possible.